We see a limp shove for way too many chips. We call. We have them covered for a $147 bounty. Flip for so much money, man. Oh, it's a jack! It's a jack on the river! I thought I lost! What happened? Yo, guys, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. It's Sunday, baby. It's time. It's the day of the week where dreams are made and dreams fall. Can't wait to play. As you guys can see, it's a little dark on my face. We're kind of in the dungeon because today we're getting it done. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get in action. I actually already have my tables. You'll start calling with the ace queen here. Flop at the top pair. Not a bad start to the stream. Just got there. Ace queen against ace king. Super Bua in the chat. All right. So this is the 55 6-max progressive KO. They bet 733. I like check raising here. Top. There is bounties in play. Definitely a strong enough hand. They have 7-8. You guys for a 1250 bounty. Can we hold it? Let's go. What a start to the stream. We're up to 11-3 and we get 1250. Whew. And now we have this 3-bet pot where we flop a flush draw. Definitely going to shove here. Hope for the best. $31 bounty in play if they call. And if they fold, we pick up a ton of chips. It's a win-win. Win, a possible loss, but win. The tank is on. They fold. Let's go, guys. 18,500. Huge pot coming our way. Wow, we flopped the nuts. Definitely just going to call here. Let them keep betting. 1250 bounty in play. And unless they have a set, we probably have the best hand here. Call again. If they're bluffing, we don't want to let them get out of the way. Ace on the river. Not exactly a good river because we have the ace of hearts. That could be a scare card if they have a 10 or something. They have jack 10. Let's go, you guys. 1250 bounty coming our way and 17,000 chips. We are up to 27K and we've earned ourselves $25 in the tournament. We're doing it, man. Raise up the ace-2 suited. Gonna call on the big blind. We flop a pair and the nut flush draw. Gonna check back here. Fawns bet 1,700. Call. And pretty good spot to hear, especially when we check back with a pair, which we're not going to do very much on this board. There we go. Let's go, you guys. 34K against Fawns. Whew. Oh, my God. We have aces and one, and we're in the money in. Okay, so we're in the money. I bet about 1250 here. We've cashed for $65 this round. B-car. Big moments in time. No, I'm just going to call. I'm going to let them keep bluffing in the turn sometimes. We have actually 3 hands in the go right now. I hope Mr. Norberto just shoves here and they don't have a set. If they have a set, that'd be sad. If they have 5-6, that'd also be sad. If they have a 7 and we get their 1250 bounty and like millions of chips, that'd be really great. Ace-6 against ace-king, probably going to lose. Yeah, we do lose up here in the bigger 22. GG. All right, we take it down, guys. 39K. Let's go. All right, ace-jack of hearts here. This is a nice hand. See an open from Fawns. Mr. Norberto, who has a very small bounty here. Just going to call against Fawns here. Oh, a flop at a 2-pair. Flop at a 2-pair against Fawns. A nice $51 booty in play as well. Yeah, maybe I'll check call on the flop here and then play some turns, which is a king. Actually, kind of takes it away. There's some bad turns. King, queen, 10 club are kind of bad at the stack depth. When this king comes, I think now we're just like check calling with a pretty strong hand. We lose to queen 10 and ace king, and now clubs and any queen. That's a terrible run out. But sort of an example as to why maybe at the stack depth it's okay to just check call because there's so many bad turns that can, you know, cause us our whole stack. Check. Oh my God, they don't bluff. We win with ace jack. What did they have? 5-6 suited. Oh my God, man. 9 of 46 remaining. Wow, and a 4-bit shove from Fawns with a $51 bounty. Here we go, guys. Jax is all in. And our ace-6 just got counterfeited. God. All right, Jax, come on. Huge pot with the Jax. Against ace-10, can we hold? We're doing so well for 39,000 and a $51 bounty. Let's go, you guys. Huge pot coming our way. And $51 cash. Whew. All right, so we have a new table. Pescadita has a $128 bounty. Lipofun, a couple friends of the stream, some seniors here. Don't know anything about Pilongar, but we are in 3rd place in the tournament with 42 left. Call here. And in bounties, we have $76 in bounties. 65 in the prize pool, 75 in bounties. Flop at the top pair, top kicker in a 4-way pot. A bet 2,100 here, multi-way. Whew. Moments. Pilongar calls, okay. I think we just play the check call game now. A lot of gut shots and draws they can have. And I think they can value bet worse queens as well. Like jack 10, jack 8, 10-8, king jack, king 10. They had queen jack. Okay, so we could have got more money if we just bet 3 times against that particular hand. Oh, jacks in the 6 max. Kind of hoping for Pierre Salute to shove in the big blind here. Shove! Oh, they just call. And now we have a queen 9 deuce 4 ways. Yikes! This is a yikes spot. Check again on the turn. We pick up the open ender, which is cool. And we have a set when the flush completes and straights complete. Any king beats us. Any 8 beats us. There's so many of those, I can't even call a bet here. Yeah, king. 7-8 suited, pretty easy raise here for us. Biggest bounty in the tournament is Pescadita, $150 cash. We have them covered, but we're very deep, 80 big blinds deep. Raise call from Pilangar. Call in the big blind. We flop middle pair of 8s. A pot-sized bet from Pilangar. There's no draws, so this is very bizarre. Doesn't really make any sense at all. It's almost like a misclick. We just make 2 pair, so no problem. No problem, just make 2 pair on the turn. Gonna bet about half pot here. Good call, and a queen on the river. King queen is definitely a possible hand they can have here, but it can also have other hands. Still gonna go for a bet. 18,000. Take it down, guys. We are up to 80K. Picking up those lost chips. We're 5 of 28 remaining. Let's go. And here we're betting and calling a shove if it comes in, especially with that bounty. I think just bet calling the pair is good. No, they have 2 pair on the flop. $51 bounty. That sucks, man. Sucks. They just flop it to 2 pair. We only had 5%. We see a limp shove for way too many chips. We call. We have them covered for a $147 bounty. Flip for so much money, man. Oh, it's a jack! It's a jack on the river! I thought I lost! What happened? V-car! $147 bounty! They hit the ace on the turn. It was ace-king against jacks. Ace on the turn. My heart sunk. I thought I was dead. I look up, and the angel jack on the river. Let's go, you guys. 3 of 14. Huge. Huge bounty. Whew! We got moments in time, you guys. Let's go. I can't believe it. Jack on the river. That's the sickest thing. Holy crap, man. That was sick. All right, raise the king jack. Average stack right now is 100,000 chips. We're super deep stacked. Call from S3. We're going to put a small bet here, 2,800. Going to take a lot of attention. I mean, short-handed against good opponents. Going to take a lot of attention and focus. Long think and a call. We see a 7 of diamonds on the turn. I think we should include some top pairs in our checking range. And I will check back with king jack. Have a strong hand to catch a bluff with. That was crazy, man. That was wild. Call river. They have a 4. It's too bad. All right, ace 9 suited. We call against S3. And we see a pretty interesting flop. We have the flush draw, ace high. Backdoor flush draw, excuse me. And a very small bet here of 3840. We'll call. Check on the turn. I think it's pretty close as to whether we want to turn ahead and do our bluff or check. I'm going to bet 12,000 here. Take it down. Sweet. Limp, we'll check. Double gut shot. Jack or 7 makes this a straight. I love it when we are committed to the grind. You know it, man. We're doing it today. Calling the flop. That is the second nuts of the turn. If they have king 10, they have us beat. Other than that, we got it. So we're going to raise on this turn to 18,400. Man, this is just setting up for the sickest cooler of life if they have king 10. Like, we're so deep, but get a call and a 5 of hearts on the river. I think bet again and then probably fold to raise in this scenario. They can have king 10 or hearts now. Bet about 26,000 on the river. And I don't think they raise worse hands for value either. Like, even if they have 7-8, I don't think they raise. We take it down, you guys. 164K. Huge pot coming our way. This is pretty close to just a shove. I think it is just a shove with that $109 bounty. So we're all in. Called by king, queen. No! We need a 4. 4 or heart, heart. 4! Dang it. Okay. So we shoved for 16 there. It was a little bit too much in a normal situation, but with the bounties, it's worth it. Doesn't work out in our favor. We lose some chips. Pick up ace, king. Ace, king. Happy to get it in against these 3. If well 3 bets, it's a weird spot. For 60 bigs and payout pressure starting to come in play, I don't think we'd really want to get it in against well. Including bounties, it should be around $4,000 for first place if we win this. Jack 5-7, check back. The stack depth 5 on the turn. S3 bets 8,800. We'll call. Deuce of spades. So one of the draws completes. Spade draws. Some of them don't. 8-9, 8-10, 9-10 type hands. Stuff like that. We block spades as well, which is relevant. And I'm not sure Oh, God, they could just bet a 5x like this. All right, I'm going to fold. It isn't necessarily going to be when we're really deep. Ooh, flop it a 2 pair. I like check calling here. We're very deep stacked against well. There's a lot of bad turns. It goes check, check. We have an 8 on the turn. Imagine if well had like ace 8 here. God, they just fold. Dang it. They can easily check back an 8. Could have won a huge pot. 10-8 of diamonds here. Couple short stacks. This one I like 3-betting to 10,000. I'm going to call this time. Ace, king, deuce on the flop. Okay. Plan is just to bet. I think about 9,000 is totally fine given the flop texture. What's up, man? Watching via laptop for once so I can talk and chat. Good luck. Hey, man. Thank you. Thanks. All right, guys. Well, we are probably going to be bluffing in this situation. We 3-bet. They just called. We also have a hand going through the delay right now that talks about passing up a 3-bet spot against S3. We pick up the flush draw. We have a good hand to multi-barrel with, and it's just like really hard for them to have aces, king, ace, king. Aces, kings, or ace, king, and we can have all 3 of those hands. So we have a range advantage in that situation. Pick up equity on the turn. The plan is to triple barrel bluff. We have a new hand. Okay. Call with queen 8 suited. Flop the top pair. Start with a check. Goes check, check. We're just going to bet on the turn now. I don't think we can get all the money from them. Gonna bet again. Try and get paid from a 10. Nope. Take it down 152. And actually, this is the shortest stack in the tournament now. So we get re-raised here, and they have less than 20 big blinds, and there is a bounty in play for $127. I think we should at least call this and play flops. With the flop entirely. Pretty sure they have a better hand. Limp, all right. We're going to happily see a flop for cheap. Flop middle pair and a gut shot. They bet will call to the turn. So 5. Still have that middle pair. Still have that gut shot. Should be checking a bunch of the range here, so it's curious. It's kind of polarizing. I'll call again, but I don't love the situation we're in. We don't have an 8. We need an 8 for a straight. We don't have it. I'm tempted to turn my 9 into a bluff here, but I don't think it's going to work often enough, so I'll just check down and probably lose to a 10. We have a weird spot here. Pick up a gutter, getting 4 to 1, and we also have ace high, which is good sometimes. That's really interesting. They quickly bet. Like, pretty small, too. I kind of want a hero call here. It just doesn't really add up. I mean, I guess they could have a 10, but I don't think they'd ever bet a 10 that sizing. They could have a jack. I don't think they ever bet 5s or 4s. That'd be really surprising, but the straight draws missed, all of them. Board pairs. Yeah, I think I might make a hero call here. It's pretty cheap. We have to be right 20% of the time. Trip 10s. All right. I feel like I'm in a good spot. Here we go. Ace queen. This is our double up hand. S3 should be shoving extremely wide given the bounty against jack 8. Hold it. Let's go, you guys. Back up to 95,000. The shorty doubles again. This time it's us. This time we're the shorty. 2s against ace 8. This could be the final table if it's an ace or an 8. But no, the shorty once again doubles. This is about 7 times that the short stack has doubled up. Open up the queen jack. Get called in 2 spots. We flop second pair. Definite spot to check back. King of the turn is pretty bad. Also brings in spades. Just done with this hand now. Could try and bluff a king, but don't think it's a good idea. Hey, we chop it up. No way. That's pretty sweet. Pick up a few chips there. We are 7 of 8. But basically tied for last with our boy Well, who opens this pot. We call with ace 8. King 9-9 on the flop. This is an interesting one. I am going to float. But I don't think we want to float all of our aces in this situation. Ace 8 is going to be good enough for me. And going to block bet the river here for 7,200. Take it down. All right, 133K. It's a nice pickup. Min raise, call. We're going to call as well for 4,000 chips with the strong potential in king 8. 3-way pot, king in the turn. Want to control the size of the pot, so just check here. It's possible for them to have better kicker kings. If we're going to play, we want to induce bluffs. Call. Check. And they shove river. I think we should call, guys. I think we should call. They could have a better kicker king, but they can have bluffs like that. Let's go! $127 knockout. We got him. We're up to 183K. Whoo! We caught him in a bluff. B-Car, is that, did you do that? That might have been B-Car. She talked some sense into me. We're going to call with the 9-10 suit in the small blind. 4 of 7 now. Let's update our totals. So we flop second pair. So first we have $318 in the prize pool. So 318. Plus in bounties now, we're sitting on 352. So with a call. So you're right. It does go to the final table at, this is bad. I don't think we can block bet either. We just have to check and hope they don't bet. Nice. Okay, we take that down. 33 more thousand. 200K. Don't you know we're in a moment right now? Right? Aces against king 5. Oh my god. GG to clap. We're at the final table. You guys know what this means. Final table hype of the $55 six-max progressive knockout on a Sunday, you guys. We're coming in with 193,000 chips. 3 of 6. Thanks, B-Car. Appreciate it very much. Let's take a look at the tournament lobby. See what we got. We also have 9-10 suited, so keep it together. A big raise from Mariusa. Yeah, I mean, we're going to call. Flop at the top pair. All right, so the payouts are 317 right now, 460, 667, 967, 1400, and 2K for the win. Here are the chip stacks. We're in the middle of the field right now, but there is bounties as well, so it should be about 4K for first. I'm going to call on the flop with our top pair. Don't have any history with Mariusa, and we get check raise from 9 anti-fin. Brutal. We're going to be folding our top pair. It's just a disaster to get it. Oh, wow. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Bottom set of 5s against a flush draw. We could be 5-handed. But no, the flush gets there. Mariusa takes it down. All right, you guys, 164,000. We're going on break. I'm going to play some quick highlights. Raise, shove, call. A7 against 4s. We have a huge flip here. That's a 7. Are we 5-handed? We're 5-handed, you guys. Pescadita, friends of the stream, gets the bounty, gets the chips, and we ladder up. All right, so ace-queen with about 27 big blinds. I think this is probably just going to be a reshove. The thing is, we don't want to 3-bet and then call a 4-bet all in. So I think just shoving and picking up the 23K is the best move. So let's do it. S3. Seems like they have a decision here. But they fold. Pick it up. 166. That's an adjustment based on payout pressure. Now ace-king going for an open raise. We will be 4-betting this hand as well. One of the strongest hands in the limit hold'em. Oh, we get a shove. We're going to be calling it off, guys, for 153K. Huge moment. Against 8s, we have to flip. Oh, they flop a straight draw. Oh, it's a king. Let's go. 340,000 chips. Huge, huge double up at this final table. We pick up queens the next hand. We're in second place. We're in second place, you guys. No bounties there, but we have a huge stack now. We have a real opportunity. Come on, Pescadita. Let's get wild here, man. Let's go crazy. They 3-bet to 35K. Oh, God, guys. We have the queens. I feel a little bit like, ugh, because they could have aces or kings here for sure. Especially because of the flow of the hands, right? Like, this is our 4th hand in a row we're playing or something. But obviously, we have no choice. $203 bounty, all in. And a fold. We take it down. 383,000 in second place. Huge pickups. Come on, Rebecca. Give me some. Let's go. 10-8 offsuit. Absolutely worth a call of the min raise. This is for the chip leader. We don't really want to play huge pots here, but it's going to be worth just a min raise. We pick up an open ender on the turn. Gonna go for a bluff here. Take it down. 399,000. And that's it, guys. We're chip leader of the 55 6-max progressive. Been a wild ride. We were almost out at one point. We have queen 10 offsuit. Very easy open here. It's quite awkward against 3-bets because we cover them a lot. And there's bounties. We flop a double gutter. It's really close to me as to whether I want to bet this draw or not. I am going to elect to bet it. 16K. The thing is, against shoves, we probably just have to fold. Limp, we'll limp as well for 2,800 more. Flop a top pair of 5s. I can see this going both ways between leading and checking, especially with stacks. I'm not certain on it. I definitely have to think about this one more. Bet and a call. We're going to call as well. 9 on the turn. Bet a 28K on the turn into 3 people. So they bet on the flop into 3 people. Call. And now they bet on the 9 turn. And now I'll fold. I just don't think I had the best hand. I think that Pescadita probably has like a middling pair. That jack in the river most likely gave us the best hand, but we don't know what's coming with the jack. I think Pescadita probably has a pair. They were planning to limp shove. Like 6s, 7s, 8s, 10s even. And could find a fold on this river. Queens, same sort of thing. And 10-4 missed. Boom. We are down to 4, you guys. 4-handed. We pick up aces. So we have 667 in the prize pool. We're going to 3-bet. 667 plus 352 in bounties. So we're over $1,000 cash right now. 4-handed. And we have the nuts. Ace, ace. Now would be a good time to go wild, Pescadita. Now would be a good time, man. They're tanking. Guys, we could get it here. Oh, they call the 3-bet. Sick. And at 4-3-9, all diamonds flop. All right, we're going to bet about 39,000 here. 40% of the pot into 3 people. If Pescadita has kings, queens, jacks with the diamond, they're in. They're in here. They just call. If I lose to kings, it will hurt my heart. So we're really not protecting for much. I think we want to bet about 64,000 here. 61,000. If we lose to kings, it will hurt my heart. It's a very reasonable hand for them to have here. There's 3 combos of kings left. There's more combos of ace-king than there is kings, though, you know? And, like, queens and jacks. Like, those hands are very reasonable here. We get a call and a 4 on the river. So, once again, I'm going to shove here. All in. No snap call, so I think we have the best hand, guys. But no snap call means they probably don't have ace-king. They could have king-queen suited. Could always be getting slow rolled, that's possible. But they're a friend of the stream, so I don't know. 43 seconds. Yeah, they're not going to be able to get through the delay. They do fold. Let's go. 584K. Huge chip lead right now. We pick up ace-king the next hand. Huge chip lead. Take it down. Folds. We're going to limp it in here. Bet flop with our draw. I do think they can hit these pretty easily. Like, they're not going to raise very many of their broadways given stack size. Bet on the turn. Take it down. Gonna raise the queen 6. If Pescadita shoves, we have a tough spot, but probably a call. I mean, $300 bounty. The bounty, and we'd still be in first place even if we lost. They call. 8-6 deuce. Very aggressive player. I'm going to start with a check back. We make 2 pair. 16,000. We'll call. The question is, on the river, do we raise? No, but we bet a sizing that makes it look like we can be bluffing. Because Marussia probably doesn't think we can bet a 1 pair for that size, so we're basically saying we have 2 pair or better. 3 is back to back. I don't mind putting in a 3-bet here. It's S3. Put them in a lot of tough spots. We have a suited hand. We protect ourselves if this bounty decides to roll. Alright. 646. God, I really just want to raise again because of this bounty. Like, it's just so big. This hand obviously isn't great, but take it. 658. Queen jack. We'd call a shove. The walk. 660. Raise again. And we call. Getting 2-1 for a bounty, you guys. We have 36%. Huge bounty in play. 10. Ah, they double up. All right, 144K. 4-bet call. Ace-queen against ace-king. Are we 3-handed? We are 3-handed, you guys. GG to Marussia. And 2 friends of the stream are in this thing. Good luck, guys. Good luck, good luck. All right, so we have cash for 967 now. Open will call. We're still in the lead. I like floating with this king-queen. I'll get the payout information back in a second. Let's check, check. You're a pretty good spot to bet on the turn. Take it down. Check with the queen 9. I don't think we're short enough to really leverage a ton of pressure on S3 at this point. Check. Raise turn. I think queen high is a decent hand to turn into a bluff here. Take it down. Open, get a call, and a jack deuce 4. I'm going to bet here. A lot of good turns for our hands. Diamond, 5, 6, ace, king. Jack is not one of those, though. Pick up a pair of 3s on the river. Good bluff catching card. Clubs missed. Beat some floats. Jack makes it less likely they have a jack in their hands. And they bet super small, but we'll call. Beat a deuce. Nice. Nice stuff. 730K, guys. Ace, king. Raise again. Obviously calling a shove here. We're 4-betting against S3. 3-handed ace, king is super strong. Come on, Pescadita. Do it. $300 bounty. Do it. They fold. These guys' bounties are basically the same. Both $300. Check back for sure. 6 of the turns. Good card for us. Bet 22K. We'll call. Ace on the river. We'll go for some value here. Fold to a check raise. They can easily have a 6 or ace 8. For sure. We're up to 814. I was going to limp re-raise there too, actually. If they made it like 3x. Wow. What an interesting flop. We flop a flush draw and an open ender. It's not a very good card for us. We're not going to bet very many 6s. And if we do, probably not for that sizing either. Is what's going through their head. Maybe we would, but... they lead for 29,500. I think I can call getting 4-1 here with pretty decent draws. Make a flush. The question is, if they bet, what do we do? That's pretty sick. They could value bet a king of clubs, an ace of clubs, a full house. Lots of things. Yeah, we fold, I think. I think our most likely hand is exactly what we have, a club draw. So when they bet twice, when we don't have a 6, like, they're not getting us to fold much. I just don't think they have enough bluffs in this situation. I don't think we're good 25%. Ace 4, we're going to open to 18k. The ace on the button. Get a call. Oh my god, we flopped the nuts, dude. We flopped the nizzy. Bet small here. Bet about 18k. The thing is, S3 is a good player, right? So they're going to read into our sizing. I think we need to be consistent here. Good call on a 5 on the turn, okay. They lead for 29,500. I think we should call. Brick. It's not a brick, but we have a decent bluff catcher. We lose to 5-3, 5 deuce, 3s, 2s, diamonds, and 4-6. We block a lot of those things with our 4 of diamonds. Blocks 4-6, blocks diamonds. But they can have a better hand here for sure. Just our hand's not strong enough to raise for value. Let's go, you guys. Oh, if that's a brick, we get all the money from King 5 too, dude. If that river's a brick, we get all the money, but it's a diamond. We can't do it. Up over 900k now. Get a long think and a call. We flop top pair of aces. Bet 18k on the flop. I think this is a bet on the flop. Check turn. Call river most of the time. Yep. If they lead, I'm very concerned. Very concerned. We're really hoping for like... I mean... They just never play king this way, so we're hoping for like queen jack, queen 10, jack 10 are the most obvious draws that can play this way. Turned hearts, but like what floats the flop that has turn hearts that decides to play like this? Like a king X doesn't, right? 7x of hearts could decide to turn itself into a bluff. Their tank pre-flop is interesting. The thing is like they have a really aggressive stat line, and I expect them to 3-bet a lot of ace X hands. But then, you know, they could have some 2-pair type hands here, like ace 4, king 4. Is possible. Question is, so they're going to 3-bet ace queen, ace jack pre for shoves and ace 10. They could have ace 9, ace 8, ace 6, ace 5, ace 4. They're not leading ace deuce. I can't find enough hands here, guys, honestly. King 4 suited could defend. 7-4 suited could defend. But then the thing is, like, what bluffs? Like, what bluffs? Alright. Yeah. It's a 6 spot. I mean, with 22 big blinds, I think they should just shove pre for sure. It's a good spot to 3-bet here. I'm going to make it 68k. Puts a lot of pressure on their stack, especially given S3 is in second place. We have an ace blocker in our hand. It doesn't have a lot of playability post-flop. Like, it doesn't flop very well. But this does cut down on the combinations of aces, of ace king, of ace queen, of ace jack, of ace 10. Like, those sorts of hands that are interested in playing. So I don't mind 3-betting. We get a call. We have a 10-10 deuce flop. Start with a check, which we're going to be checking a lot of hands here, like overpair, like a ton of things. Start with a check. Goes check, check. And let's bet on the turn. 75k, I think is fine. Long think, get a call, and we have an ace on the river. We have a bluff catcher. I don't think they bet ace check, ace 9, ace 8. I think they can easily have a 10 here. I don't think they turn a queen into a bluff. I think we should just check. They don't have much time left either, so that's telling. Bet 45k, really easy call. I mean, it's such a small bet that like we chop with other aces. They have a 10. Oh wow, here it is. 8, 9, ace 10, guys. We could be heads up. We are heads up. GG to Pescadita, you guys. Heads up in this tournament. So we have 1,400 guaranteed in the prize pool. 1401. Another hand we can defend a 3-bet. Flop 2 pair. Cool. I think we want to bet the bigger side here. Yeah, put that. Just quickly fold. Heads up is making life difficult. It's going to be a real battle, guys. Been about 24,000 here. We got to fold this turn. Right? Yeah. Damn, that would have been a nice time to pick up a big hand. Just game flow wise, but check, check. Bet half pot. We'll call. Doesn't help we have the queen blocker. Now it does, because we have 2 pair. Just call river here with our 2 pair. It's tough to get paid off by a worse hand by raising if they bet, so our hand is not strong enough to raise against the bet. It'll just be a call. Hey, let's go. 521. Picking up some chips, man. Again, check call here with our ace high backdoor flush draw. Clean up some equity or check again? Yeah, I'll clean up some equity. And I'm going to turn my hand into a bluff on this river. Which is a good river for us. I'm going to fold a few hands heads up against said. Just playing pretty well, so like I'm not going to open 100%. Open a little bit less. Middle pair of 8s. Check call on the turn, I think, is still the plan. And the river 7. This is an interesting spot for your hero call, I think, because I'm not sure if they're going to bet a king again for value in this spot when we can have a 9 pretty easily. I don't know how many nines they decide to check back on the flop with, like ace nine basically. So I think I'm going to make a call. I've been folding to pretty much everything. The sizing is really interesting, betting 105k. I don't think they check back flush draws either, is the thing. You know, unless it's the ace high flush draw, like ace nine. But yeah, I think I should call here. Oh, jack nine straight. Damn. Damn, jack nine offsuit straight. That sucks. I think my logic is good there. Our hand obviously looks really weak. A ton of things get there. But then when you think about what they check back flop with, bet turn with, like, it narrows it down quite a bit. Doesn't work out for us, though. I guess I'll fold this. Flop bottom two pair. And we will check raise. 82, put 240 in. Maybe about 98k, so we have enough to shove turn. Assuming it's a brick, like jack 10 or ace are pretty much disasters. King's a disaster. Anything 8 or below or queen or 9 is good. They call? 8 is good. God, I didn't size this very well. Guys. I think I screwed up because overbet shoving, like, it's very clear what I have. Like, the worst I have is like a decent king. So I think I have to size it down. Even though my intention was to shove turn, I think I was a little bit too deep and I should have thought through that a little bit more. And we get 3-bet to 99,000 here. I think we have a good hand to 4-bet. 137k in the middle. And we would risk like 33 big blinds. So I'm going to 4-bet it all in with ace 10. Ace king. Oh, it's a 10! Hold! Oh my god, you guys! We suck out! Heads up! In the 55-6 max! What's up, V-Car?
Hello.
We just got there against ace king. We're heads up. They're short. Oh my god, I ran into it, but 10 to stay alive. They're really good heads up. We've been battling for about an hour. Let's bet 17, 755. Friend of the stream as well. So sick, guys. So sick. Jack 9 will limp. Same thing here. In these limp pots, we're going to bet about 1,700. Going to be our min bet unless we want to size it up. You know, 22k, something like that. 20. 8 of spades on the turn. This completes a decent amount of draws, but I think a lot of those are going to be check raising. So I'm going to keep betting. I think it's a lot of pressure on a 5 on a deuce. Completes some of the draws. They can have like 9-7, 7-4. Although 7-4 is going to check raise. 9-7 is one of the only ones I can think of here. All right. I mean, block some stuff, dude. They lead for 18k. I think I should shove river as a bluff here. They have the flush. Back to 500,000. We got a grind going, B-Car. We're going to be at this for a while. We're going to be grinding for a while. They're back. All right. Unsuccessful bluff. Call with the queen 8. We're just going to have to fold on this flop. It goes check, check. Yeah, see, I think, like, they have too many diamonds that want to check back in this situation. I don't think they check back second pairs or even third pairs very often. So I'm just going to check it down now. I think they have showdown value. Fold. It's a tough match. Tough match, guys. Definitely wouldn't choose to play said heads up. 3-bet. Pretty easy call now with the king 10. Take it to the streets was 3-3-4. Not exactly the best flop we had in mind. All their ace-x is ahead. All their pairs are ahead. This doesn't hit our calling range of the 3-bet. Bet very small, but I still think we should fold. Queen 5 suited. This is nice. And check raise incoming. Gut shot and flush draw. Check, check. Betting on the turn is fine. It's just a lot of equity. 3 queen diamond. King. Bluff. We'll bluff. Get called by queen 10. Ayah! Turn on that pair, man. Queen 9 of hearts. We'll call. And so with a check call here, we have 3 to a straight flush. We have a really good hand to float here. So many good turns. Any heart. 8, 9, jack, queen, king. We can represent clubs as well. All right. So the question is, do we want to check raise here? I think we probably check raise, depending on their sizing, but there's going to be around 200,000 in the middle. They're going to fold quite a lot to our check raise, and even if they don't, we have 20% equity. So we'll check raise shove, try and pick up the 220, or hit a heart. Call by kings! That's the end of the dream, guys. GG. We are out in second place for 1752. 1752 is our cash for second. Well played. Very well played from Sed. Taking it down for over 4K, like 4,200, I think. Pretty sick, man. All right, guys. It's going to be it. I'm going to host my good friend and legend of the world, legend of the game, Jeff Gross. Till tomorrow. See you later.